Hello everyone and welcome back to Retired and Inspired. We've all heard the traditional dream. Work hard for 40 years, then find your peace and quiet. But I need to tell you, in 2026 that traditional dream has officially become the retirement trap. The numbers are in and the traditional quiet life isn't actually relaxing. For millions of retirees, it is actually failing. I call this the quiet life failing because the science is now telling us that if we don't proactively use our brains and our social muscles, they don't just rest, they rust out. Today I want to share the simple, free shifting mindset that I've adopted to rewire my retirement. To ensure my next 20 or 30 years are truly inspired, not just tolerated. This isn't about spending money, it's about investing in your brain wealth. Let's dive in. Why the quiet life is a 2026 trap? Well, so what is the trap? It's the idea that decreased stress means improved health. In 2026, we're seeing a massive spike in what experts call reactive retirement disease. People who stop being challenged physically, mentally and crucially are experiencing a rapid decrease in life quality. In the UK, the discussion around proactive ageing is now essential. If we rely solely on reactive healthcare, we get trapped in a loop. In the US, it's even clearer. The individuals with the highest healthcare expenses aren't necessarily the ones who had active lives. They're the ones who became sedentary. When you disappear into a quiet corner, your brain believes it's time to shut down the extra capacity. When you choose only quiet, your world shrinks. What is brain wealth? The solution trending this year is brain wealth. This is the idea that your most valuable asset in retirement isn't your property or your pension pot. It's your cognitive reserve. And just like a bank account, you have to keep making deposits. The key deposit is something called social longevity. In one of my previous videos, I talked about moving on after loss. Check it out by subscribing today. That experience taught me one undeniable fact. Humans are not meant to isolate. You don't build brain wealth doing crosswords in your armchair. You build it with social friction, by interacting with new people or learning new skills that challenge you. We need to move on from quiet living, which is a passive state, to active longevity, an active investment. 3 ways to retire today. So how do we rewire without getting overwhelmed? Here are 3 things I'm doing right now for free to invest in my own brain wealth. First, the new face rule. I challenge myself to have a meaningful interaction with one new person every week. It might be a gardener at the park or someone at the coffee shop. Social friction is like a workout for your brain because you're forced to navigate a dynamic interaction. Secondly, analog maximalism. This sounds fancy, but it just means stop scrolling. I've deliberately chosen to learn one challenging analog skill. In my career reflections in a previous video, I mentioned learning Morse code. It's challenging, uses different pathways, and crucially, doesn't involve a screen. Try pottery, try photography, get your hands involved. Third, circadian anchoring. This is my outside by 8 AM rule. This trend is huge in 2026. Getting natural sunlight in the first hour of the day is free and it sets your body clock. It lowers stress and improves sleep. which is the foundation of cognitive health. It costs nothing and it anchors your day. The trap for retirement is settling for finished. The opportunity is starting something new. Don't just wait for the inevitable. Proactively build your brain wealth so you can enjoy every single inspired day. If this idea of avoiding the 2026 trap resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. It directly helps me grow this retired and inspired community in both the UK and the US. My question for you today: what is the one challenging or new thing you've tried since you turned 60? Let's share some ideas in the comments. Some might find their next big rewiring habit here. I read every single comment. Thanks for watching, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.